When the lockdown was announced, were you already working on a film? What was happening? How did that, what was um, your schedule at the time? And what are the films that are still in the pipeline and they were supposed to be released and not happening and all of that?
No, I mean, the one that I was working on, you're right. I mean, Bob Biswas is what we were shooting for in Calcutta. And so Sujoy, I remember, would be like, it was around the 17th that we stopped shooting. So I remember like a couple of days before that, he'd come to the van every day and he'd be like, kya kare yaar, bahut tension hai, there's this happening, that. So everybody was really tense on sets. And I think every day he would be like, no, 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 this is the last day, we should stop, we should stop. And I honestly didn't think it was that serious. I think we were not taking it that seriously at that time. And I said, I said, I don't know. I'm not feeling scared. I'm willing to work. If everybody is working, we're all here and we are
Yeah.
shooting. And there was a set. So there was a whole house which was made. Like it was a complete set which took about 2 months to make. So the entire house was a set. Every single room, every single little thing was, built from scratch. So if we stopped working, then obviously the rains would come in and whatever not, and we don't know when we're coming back. So the entire set is gone, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, on the 17th, I still remember on the 17th, they were like, we were supposed to shoot all night till next morning. But we stopped shooting at 12 o'clock, before 12 o'clock, before we hit 18th, basically.
Yeah.
So we stopped shooting, and then everybody flew out the next day. Then there was panic setting in, really, because I remember Abhishek saying that his mom was in Delhi, and she called and told him that they're going to stop interstate travel, and whoever needs to fly out, please do. Um, so yeah, I think we were quite tense at that time.
And were there other films of yours that were supposed to get released or which
No,
now
not
obviously have been
not
postponed?
released. We were supposed to start shooting for the next film, for my next film, from I think 4th of April. I was supposed to stop shooting on the 31st of March with Bob Biswas, and we were going into the next one on the 4th of April. So yeah, that obviously has
Yeah.
not started. Yeah.
Because you chose your own path, did you ever think that it's going to be difficult, but this is the only way that you would have also wanted to be? Because everything else was just looking mechanical, and everybody had their own that same sort of path.
For me, Rudrani, it had a lot to do with my personal life. Since I was already married at that point when I did Hazaro, and I left work and I came back. So a lot of things were being determined with how my personal life was running.
Yeah,
So
which is
it
so
really
sad.
wasn't. It really wasn't profession first for me. It was about a lot to do with my personal life that I was managing at that point, and for me that was very clear that I need to sort this. Also, I think it also is a very individual thing. For me, I really need to feel like I'm happy and sorted in my head and my heart for me to do other things. That's just who I am. So I won't even say, oh, this suffered, that suffered, because there was no other way I would have been able to do it. This is the only way I knew how to do it. But like I said, I'm so thankful that work still came, and the kind of work that I did, people remembered and they liked. So that sort of really helped me. Um, so yeah, I know. So I don't think anybody who wants to be an actor, I think, needs to be really, really focused. You really have to put your head and heart there in your work. Um, yes, personal life should come, but I mean, really depends on what you want to do. If work is what you want, then you really need to put your heart there. Yeah.
And you're right, and the entire sexist view that used to be even more then about when an actor is married, and how is she still hot enough in that, is she supposed to be more desirable, is she, which is now obviously being challenged by whether it's Karina after her motherhood, or whether it's you, whether it's a lot of women who sort of broke that, right? And that's such a relief, isn't it?
You're probably right. Yeah, of course, there's a change there. I mean, there is no denying that at all. It's also the way, because it's such a visual medium. It's also the way you look, which makes all the difference. And I think the audiences have changed. Their mindsets have changed. They're really not, when they go watch a movie, it's not like they're waiting. Acha, ek vamp hoegi, ek heroine hogi, and then So there needs to be like a very
Typical.
demarcated sort of thing. So there's no vamp anymore. I mean, the heroine is hot enough, and she does all the songs and everything. So there's also a change in the mindset of the audience, which makes a huge difference. And of course, the way you look. the way you present it, also the kind of roles that get written for you. So all of that makes a huge difference. So yeah, it's a good time.
After a film or two, it is very natural for them to just typecast you. They want you to do whatever's worked for you. Especially they want to do those kind of roles for like at least 2 more years, because they feel that's the formula. Which of course actors find it very annoying, right? Because you want to experiment. I'm sure that's happened with you. And
Oh,
how
yeah.
did you and how did you move past that?
I don't know. Like I love drama. I love relationship drama. I love romantic films in not the most cliched ways, but I mean the whole relationship drama, love, romance. I love all that. And again, yeah. So the certain kind of thriller, like Sriram Raghavan does. I love that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yeah, all of this. I think it all has to do with the director. If you have a good director,
And the
there,
script.
that just makes it so much more interesting. But I personally am a sucker for all these relationship drama kind of films. Yeah.
Watch E-Town News Monday to Friday at 9:30 p.m. only on Zoom.